Minoxidil has changed my life in a dramatic fashion, and today I want to talk about how. But before we get into this video, let's go look at these gains real quick, y'all. Let's just go check out the gains. So here is the gain progression 4 years later. It's like night and day, bro. Night and day difference. I mean, look at the gains. Look at the gains. You see what time it is, bro. So let's jump right into like how minoxidil has changed my life. Yo, we are long overdue a minoxidil beard video. Shout out to the OG subscribers who have stuck around. They've been sending messages like, yo, with a K, where's the beard update? We want to see. We want what's good. Well, today is the day, and I'm thankful for y'all sticking around because here we go, man. But beyond just kind of showing the gains, I really wanted to jump into how minoxidil has changed my life. I committed to the process for 3 years. I'm a year removed from using minoxidil, y'all, and look, the gains are still there. They haven't fallen out. You know, a lot of people will say like, yo, you start using minoxidil, you got to use it for life. Well, no, you don't. You don't have to use it for life. One of the first things that I was able to understand while using minoxidil is the commitment to a process. It's a microwave generation. Everything is so instant gratification. And so the idea of going through a process seems to like kind of escape us. Understand that you have to go through a process. You got to go through the ugly stages. You got to go through this, but you also have to commit to it. In my mind, I said that, you know what? I'm going to commit to using minoxidil for at least 3 years, no matter what. Now, was it perfect? Did I use it every single day? Was there some days that I might have like not used it or only used it once? Of course, I'm human. But for the most part, 95% of the time, for those 3 years, I was committed to using minoxidil twice a day. And so a lot of people ask like, well, what was your process? And that's another key point that I really want to talk about right now is that don't overcomplicate this minoxidil beard journey. Because that was what I did at the very beginning. I mean, you should have saw me. Like I had so many products that I was using. I was using all types of oils on my face. I would go into work, face slippery as all get out, shirt getting messed up, bro. And finally, I had to just say, hold up. Let me cultivate my own process. And so I switched over to the foam probably about 3 months into it because I was starting to break out on my face. And I'm like, there is no way that I'm gonna be able to use this for 3 years and I'm breaking out and all of this carrying on. So I switched over to the foam because the foam just really fit my lifestyle a lot better. It dries in like 5 seconds, you know? And so it was a lot easier for me to use that, get ready to go to work and come back that evening and do the same thing. It helped me cultivate a skincare routine. Bro, I was one of those ones, you just give me some soap and some water, go grab whatever lotion was up in the cabinet, and I was out on my merry way. I would walk around, breakouts happening all the time, face be oily during the day. And so the more I was watching minoxidil beard videos, the more I started seeing people, you know, having a skincare routine. And it's funny because if you go inside of my bathroom right now and you looked at all of the skincare products, you would almost think it was my wife's, but no, it's mine. And I ain't ashamed to say it, bro. So I would have a whole routine. I would wash my face with a nice face wash. I would get out the shower after doing that, use some hyaluronic acid and niacinamide, and at nighttime use tretinoin. Start introducing SPF to my face, stopped using the lotion. My face stopped being as oily throughout the day. And it used to trip me out because, I mean, back then, like I could just remember taking a paper towel and just wiping it across my face and just seeing all of this oil everywhere. Whether you're using minoxidil or not, stop using the bar of soap on your face and putting lotion on your face. It's horrible. Maybe back in the day before the internet, but hey, listen, there's too many videos out here that's teaching us how to take care of our skin. And as men, that's one of the things like we feel like we don't have to do. No, you need to be taking care of your skin, bruh. I'll be the first one to tell you, take care of your skin. I often get the question of, did you dermaroll? And at the very beginning, I did dermaroll. I would have it set for every 3 days that I would go in and use the dermaroll after making sure that my face was really clean. But it was one of those ones that, you know, I wasn't as committed to dermarolling. I don't know if it helped or if it didn't. I still was able to grow a beard with not using it as frequently as I probably should have. Could it have been sped up? Maybe. I don't really know, but listen, that's where I go back and I say, man, don't overcomplicate this process. Make sure that you use the minoxidil twice a day. Make sure you're washing your face with some good skincare products. All right. And then the other thing that I learned while using minoxidil is that, listen, you got to be patient. Stop looking at what everybody else, the gains that they're having in comparison to yours. Listen, everybody is different. You got fast growers, you got slow growers. I think that I was a slow grower, but it didn't stop me from being committed to doing it. You have to be patient while doing this. A lot of people will say, like, well, man, if I get on the minoxidil, how soon before I can experience some growth? And you're already coming into it with the wrong mindset. You already are off to a wrong start if you're trying to think about how fast you're going to grow it. Just be patient. Just commit to the process. And this is what I learned in other areas of my life. If you go back and you look at some of those videos, man, I was 60 pounds heavier. But minoxidil helped me to understand that I got to go through a process and I got to be patient. I can't expect to just lose the weight overnight. I didn't gain the weight overnight, so how can I expect to lose the weight overnight? And then the other thing that came along with using minoxidil is I started to really gain a lot of confidence. I mean, at the very beginning, I'm telling y'all, I was walking around really looking crazy, bro. My sideburns will be growing all the way down on the side of my face. Truthfully, I stopped caring. I stopped caring what everybody else had to say because I was still me on the inside. And it wasn't about, everything else outside of me. It was about how I was feeling internally. And internally, I was in love with who I was. I fell back in love with who I was. As Deion Sanders says, man, when you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you play good. It's so true. Because as the beard started coming in and as the pounds started shedding, now I'm moving around confidently. I'm walking confidently. I'm thinking confidently. The decisions that I was making was with confidence. When I would go out in the world, it was with a confident aura about myself. The conversations that I was having with people, listen, it's not a cocky thing or any of that, but I was just confident. And obviously, the last thing on how minoxidil has changed my life was I grew a beard, y'all. I mean, we're here. At the beginning, I was just standing in line outside the bearded club. 2022, I finally was able to get inside the bearded club. And now, frankly, I ain't saying I got the best beard out here, but I feel like I'm a VIP member. And truthfully, whether it was minoxidil or not, sometimes I often think to myself, was it just how intentional I was when I was using the minoxidil? Because mentally, I would go to a place, I would visualize what it would look like for me to have a beard. Sometimes I'd grab my wife's little beauty products and paint a beard on and just kind of walk around like, yo, this is what it's gonna look like. If you are starting your minoxidil beard journey, be patient, commit to the process, start doing other things in your life that you can improve on. Start reading more books. I don't mean to go off on that tangent, but listen, every day you could be doing some things to just improve. And that was the biggest thing that I got from it was about self-improvement. Every day I was trying to just get better. And with that being said, man, make sure you hit that subscribe button because you don't want to miss out on the content that's coming. I'm definitely going to drop my beard care routine along with the skincare routine so you can get kind of more in depth as to what I do currently. And then all the other content that's coming, man. We got the fitness stuff hitting you with. We got the podcast. We got the motivational. Hey, listen, we coming at you with a lot of things right now. So you want to make sure that you hit the subscribe button, turn that little bell on, like this video because that means a lot for me. Share it with your friends and leave your feedback in the comments. And as always, day by day in every way, keep striving to get better and better. Peace.